Good evening. This is Armanda from Studio Armanda, and it is the day after Christmas, and I am in a mood to paint. And I have this piece of fabric here that I don't know where I got it, but it's just a piece of, it might have been a fat quarter. I like the design of this fabric and the colors. I can't really duplicate the design, but I'm going to try and duplicate, whoopsie, I'm going to tip over my paints first. I am trying out a new microphone because I'm tired of doing voiceovers when I finish my little videos. So we'll see how that goes. It's just a inexpensive wireless microphone. You can buy it on Amazon if you so desire. But I've found the colors that I want to use. And these are just my cheap acrylic paints. Some of my Blick acrylics, which aren't as cheap, but I like them. Oh, not that color. These colors. So these are the colors that I picked that I think are probably pretty close. And I've done a little testing here. So these are what I've come up with. I'm going to paint on packing paper, of course. I think that's pretty close to the colors. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to use a roller, or a brayer, excuse me, the brayer. And I have, you'll probably see me get out some other tools, but I'm going to put this on a time lapse and just speed things up. And I'll use these gift card things and just spread the paint like that. And towards the end, I'll probably start using my hands because that's the most fun. So that is it for the talking, and I will see you at the end of this. I'm starting out with the lighter color first, so that would be the lighter yellow, and I want to get as much yellow paint on here as I can. It's kind of a big piece of paper to work with. I need to have a bigger space to do this. And I'll gradually add the darker colors, a brighter yellow. And then here we're adding some green. You can hear my noisy, squeaky brayer. I'm trying to get it as much of the paper covered as I can. I don't necessarily want the brown to show through. I mean, it will, because that is the nature of it. It's not perfection. This is where my camera decided it didn't want to do anymore, and I had to turn it off and delete some photos to make room. So I've done the turquoise, and now I'm adding the peachish orange color, and I'm doing that with my fingers because it's just too much fun, and I'm just kind of trying to brighten up spots. And that color is actually a bit brighter than it looks on camera. It looks kind of bland in the photos, but it's actually looks quite nice on the actual paper.
Paint's actually brighter than it looks on camera. Sort of a peachy orange. It's not showing up so well on the camera, but it looks cool.
So what I do is fold it up like this. Paint might be a little thick. You kind of have to watch out for thick paint. Okay, so I've got it folded. Got my cutting mat underneath, and then what I will do is use one of these, it's a June Taylor quilt cutting tool for cutting fabric strips. I use it for cutting everything, not just for fabric. This one has 1/2 inch marks, and you can cut up to 12 inches wide. And so what I'm going to do is probably cut 1.5 inches. And then I think I'll do 1.25 inches. Get that out of the way. So I'll line it up with this dotted line here. And there you go. And these are the strips that I will use for the paper ruffle. Oops. I dragged that one through some wet paint. Ew. Thought I used it all up.